Okay, we're going to work on using tree diagrams to solve these questions. And we can also talk about how there's, since you're kind of towards the end of your course, how there's actually other methods you've learned in the course that will solve these. Number one, you've already gotten, so we're going to focus on B and C. We'll look at B to start. How many different 3-scoop cones can be made from vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream? Okay, so they want us to focus on tree diagrams, but there's another way we can kind of think of this question. This question here, actually, you know what? Let's do it as the tree diagram to start. So we have vanilla, so we'll use our V. We have chocolate, and we have strawberry. Should have used other colors, would have made more sense. So at our very, very beginning spot, we start here on B. We can either start with a vanilla scoop, a chocolate scoop, or a strawberry scoop. Then from those, our options are limited, okay? Because it's a 3-scoop cone, and we're under the assumption here that they're not double scooping. Now, if they're double scooping and there's a possibility of a vanilla, then that's going to really change our answer. But I'm going to make the assumption that they want all 3 of these flavors incorporated, but the order of the flavors is what's going to be really the big difference. So if we go vanilla, and we've already used one of the vanillas, that means there's only really 2 options left from vanilla. We can either choose a chocolate or we can choose a strawberry. So we can either go chocolate or we can go strawberry. From the middle root, if we've already chose chocolate, well, we can either choose vanilla or strawberry. And then finally, from the strawberry root, we can either choose vanilla or chocolate. So vanilla or chocolate. And then the next choice actually doesn't make a difference, because if we're kind of just filling it out, we go vanilla, chocolate, well, strawberry, and there's only one root from each of these, so we don't really need to write it in. In order to complete the whole question, yes, it's best if I go, okay, we've gone vanilla, chocolate, now it's strawberry. We went vanilla, strawberry, now it's chocolate. We can kind of fill them out, but you'll notice it's not like multiplying. We're not getting more and more options. These are the total number of options. So the total number of options here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options. And again, that's under the assumption that they can't choose like vanilla, vanilla, vanilla. If that was the case, then you're looking at being able to choose 3, and then 3 again, and then 3 again. And the way that would look as a question, I'll kind of set it up in blue here. So if we were to go 3, and then 3 again, and then 3 again. A quick way of multiplying or solving this is by multiplication. You can choose 3 off the bat, then times another 3, and that would give you 27 options. In our question here, we have 3 options, then we have 2 options, and then we only have 1 option. And multiplying by 1 doesn't change our answer. So 3 times 2 times 1 gives us a total of 6. Okay? So it really does depend what they're looking for in that question here, whether we can double up or not. They didn't really tell us. Maybe solving both ways is best, or you just tell them when you're answering the question, I assume I have to use all 3, or I assume I can double or triple up, and then you kind of go forth with your question from there. And question C. Suppose that a college program has 6 elective courses, 3 in English, literature, and 3 on the other arts. If the college requires students to take 1 English course and 1 of the other arts course, how many pairs of courses will satisfy these requirements? Okay, so this is the key here. They say satisfy these requirements. In other words, bare minimum. How do we make the bare minimum? And the bare minimum, they said, is the course is asking them to take 1 English and 1 arts. So really, there's only like 2 different types of selections, and if we're going to build a tree diagram out of it, think of this, well, how many different English literature courses can I take? Well, I can take either English literature 1, 2, or 3, right? There's 3 courses. They didn't give us names, so I just gave them numbers, 1, 2, or 3. And then from there, again, it's bare minimum. Okay, I got my English literature requirement. I do not want to take any of the other 2 courses. I've done my 1. Now my other art, so we'll call it OA, or other art. Well, again, there are 3 courses. It's 1, 2, or 3. So you can take other arts 1, 2, or 3. You can take other arts 1, 2, or 3, and other arts 1, 2, or 3. So and again, It's bare minimum. So what we're assuming is that they're not going to take 2 or 3 English literature courses or 2 or 3 other arts courses. They're taking 1 and 1, and that's it. So in terms of figuring this out, this is an option of 3 choices times another 3 choices. So there are 9 different combinations that you could do that would fulfill these bare minimum requirements.